results of our most recent investor sentiment survey. Some of you may recall that we asked the audience early this year during our briefing basically the same questions. With what has happened then, since then, let us see what the investors are feeling right now. And allow me to thank first those who answered the survey. We will summarize the result as promised, and we will share this to everyone who answered, and we will send them straight to your email. In this survey, we asked a set of questions. When do you think things will normalize? What you think is the greatest risk in the next 6 months? Where do you think the stock market will be in the next 6 months? How heavy are you positioned in the stock market? And lastly, what do you plan to do with your investments in stocks? Okay, so let's look at the results. On the first slide, in terms of social activity, results say majority of you, or 79% of you, expect things will now normalize by 2022 or later. And only 18% believe things will normalize by the end of this year. That 18% is now much lower compared to the last time of 46%. Understandably, people are a bit more skeptical this time. Second, in terms of the number one risk for the market, we asked you, what is the biggest risk you think? And you said 61% of you believes that the Delta variant is the number one risk, and 20% believe it is the slow vaccination rollout. Compared to the last time, the Delta variant was not even in people's concerns. The number one then was the rollout of the vaccination. Next, when we asked you at what level do you think the PSEi will be in the next 6 months? Compared to the last time with this survey, this time people are feeling more neutral, and only 28% are bullish compared to 53% bullish the last time. People are less bullish now and think that the market would probably move generally sideways in the next 6 months. Next, in terms of equity position, a lot of you, or 68%, are still heavily exposed in the market. And the next slide supports that position. We asked if you plan to increase your investment in stocks. Much less are now willing to increase, from 75% to 53%. And more of you, from only 24% going up to 40%, will just want to maintain exposures in the market. So it looks like the investor sentiment has gone a bit less optimistic. Most of you believe that normalization of social activity will most probably happen next year, and that the Delta variant is something you are really concerned about. So things are a bit on a wait and see as far as your investments are concerned, but generally still maintaining your investment. It is interesting to see that most saw this downturn as an opportunity to invest and positioning ahead of the improvements possibly in the market. So that is where the investor sentiment is at this moment.